With the Future Trunks saga in full effect, a lot of people have been asking the question of whether or not there is a future Beerus in the alternate timeline. This has also led to some people wondering if Goku Black isn't the god of destruction from that timeline. Like a lot of things in Dragon Ball Super, the new saga raises more questions than it has answers. I very strongly believe that there isn't a future Beerus for the following reason. The alternate timeline that is Future Trunks' timeline still exists within the realm of Universe 7. It is for that reason there wouldn't be a future Beerus. It would make more sense for the God of Destruction to exist as a separate entity free from the restrictions of time. In fact, we may have already seen glimpses of this being set up with Whis. All of Whis' powers are time related. He can rewind time a few minutes with his staff, and he has the cloudy dimension, which operates in a separate sense of time than our own world. Would it really be impossible for Whis to be able to travel to an alternate timeline on Earth or another planet? We know from Jocko the Patrolman that time travel is against galactic law, which would imply that other planets know how to travel through time. In fact, one of the things that Whis says in the last episode is that he's impressed that a human would be able to build a time machine, which implies that this technology exists on other worlds. With there being so many potential different timelines, it is very likely Beerus would have to destroy a planet in the alternate timeline simply for the sake of balance. Having multiple versions of Beerus would turn out to be more troublesome than anything else, but having one Beerus makes perfect sense for that reason. Given the importance of yin and yang, having multiple timelines and planets would cause an imbalance in the universal equilibrium, which Beerus could fix by destroying the planets or the other planets. And one other thing that I want to throw out is that whole thing about the butterfly effect. A butterfly effect that Whis was talking about in the last episode. What he was saying is that one change can alter the course of a planet and by extension other neighboring planets. So what's to say that if there's a planet that goes too far off of its original course in history, that Beerus and Whis don't have to travel there, Whis being the time attendant and Whis being able to travel through time? What's to say that that planet doesn't need to be erased simply for the fact of universal equilibrium or balance, if you will? And another thing is Whis did say that time travel is restricted even among gods, keyword being restricted. That means that there are exceptions. Beerus being a destruction god, it would make perfect sense. Now, you could say that maybe that's the role of the Omni King, but the Omni King, if he is a leader, more than likely delegates these tasks to the different gods of destructions. After all, the Omni King did show up at the Universal Tournament in order to make sure that Beerus and Whis were actually doing their job. We know that the Omni King is omnipotent, and just by destroying different universes at will, that he could take care of alternate timelines. Now, I know a lot of people are saying it might be Goku Black who ends up replacing Beerus in the future, because Future Trunks' timeline is in age 797. We're currently in age 780. So that is entirely possible, because there is that line where Goku Black is basically saying that he's going to bring about justice. You could say that he might be correcting what Trunks did, because Trunks did alter the timeline of that world. But I don't particularly believe so. Even with the fact that we have Goku Black destroying other planets, I don't think that he is a god of destruction. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.